What's up, guys? Today I want to talk about the recent dev live stream of Diablo 4 that was talking about Season 2, Season of the Blood. Oh boy, oh boy. Let me tell you guys, there's a lot of good things coming. So we're gonna go through them. We're gonna like skim through this whole I don't know if we're gonna do it one by one or we will see. I've seen the live stream. I watched the live stream like a few hours ago, and I was very happy. Like, sure, it could have needed some more things, which I'll talk about. As we read through the patch notes or whatever. And there are some things here that could have been done in season one. So, like, or like preseason even. There are a lot of things here that they could have done preseason. But I guess, they all have their own issues and stuff regarding that. So let's go. Let's dive right in. So fresh from a packed relevant the new. Okay, we don't need that. So 5 new endgame bosses. That's good. So does it say who the bosses are here? So they showed 3, which is Varshan, the Ice Monster, and then Duriel, right? So there's other 2 bosses that we don't know yet, so that's good. So these boss fights are unlocked based on succeeding in different tasks across Sanctuary with different resources. So they showed us some sort of a diagram in the live stream. I'm not sure if it's here. I think it's this one. I think it's this one. Okay, I would have loved to like. So these are the 3. So this is Varshan, I think. Oh no, this isn't Varshan. This is a new one. So Varshan, this guy, the ice guy, and Duriel. So who's the 5th one? I don't know. They didn't really explain who the 5th one is. So anyway, I can't seem to find any info on claim the Umber Wing. What is this? If you purchase any prior, you have until March 31. How do you get this? Oh, it's Diablo Immortal. Okay. I don't play that Immortal. Anyway, so supposedly you have to like do Hell Tides or Tree of Whispers to like get keys to like run these bosses, from what I understand and remember. So actually, that's a cool system. Also, they drop uniques now, so you can target for. They have like a specific loot pool now, so that you can target farm these specific uniques from these bosses. So that's a good step in the right direction right there. So see, the reward pool will each significantly improve. Each boss drops specific uniques. Okay, the durable boss fight has significantly increased chance to drop uber uniques, making the process of accessing these coveted items more achievable. So there's not actually a lot of uber uniques that are very useful at the moment. So they are adding more uniques. Hopefully these uniques are, like desirable, because there's not a lot of uniques that are actually desirable right now. So let's keep reading. Each individual boss has a chance to drop unique cosmetics. Okay, that's always good to have. Cosmetic stuff to chase. So endgame activities. The time between Legion events has been reduced from 30 to 25. I didn't even notice that it was 30 minutes. I don't really do Legion as much. I hope they increase the XP though. Legion event warning timers increase from 5 to 10 minutes. Fix an issue where the Legion event pin would not display at the edge of a player's minimap if a whisper was active. Oh, okay. The world boss fight is available more frequently to players on all world tiers, as the spawn timers have been reduced from 6 hours to 3 hours and 30. That's very good. So they're gonna appear roughly twice as much, or 1 point something as much. Just it's 3 hours and 30. So if it was 3 hours, it would be 2 times. But yeah, world boss rank timers have been increased from 30 to 60 minutes. Okay. Fix an issue where the world boss pin would not display it. Okay. Something wrong with the whisper. It like contradicts with it. Fix an issue where the world. Okay. For increased visibility, a message is now broadcast to all players when the world boss is 15 minutes away. That's very good, because now you'll be able to know if you're inside a nightmare dungeon or any dungeon. You will get a world alert that everyone can see. It's good. Gold and experience rewards have been increased from the following activities: Helltide Chest, cashing in Grim Favors, completing individual whispers. So this is something they discussed as well. So supposedly this is gonna help with the gold. I'm talking about the gold here. This is gonna help with re-rolling, supposedly, is what they said. But I do kind of wish target re-rolling became a thing this season, but I guess it isn't. So we're still gonna be doing random farming. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I really hate RNG farms. I hate it. Like, sure, you can buy from other players, but then it's fucking expensive too. So I hope inflation doesn't happen, because like right now, if you want like an ancestral item with 4 perfect affixes, it's worth like 30 mil or something, 30 mil plus. So like for average people, that's gonna be very hard to make. And now that the gold is gonna be increased, or gold gain is gonna be increased, I hope that doesn't increase the prices as well in the market. Also, there's this market website that's being developed in-house, I believe. Hopefully that'll be ready by season 2, because we really need it. Like, it's so hard to like find shit on Discord, and like, you know, we just want like I this is really something that I've been talking about with my friends lately. Why didn't they just add a fucking auction house, right? If they are going to go through all this trouble of, you know, having this trade chat in the Discord and having like building this website to trade and all, why not just put a fucking auction house? Like, it would have been fine. Would have been perfectly fine if they had an auction house. So I don't know. So where were we? To ensure enemies constantly give experience to the current player level, net missile just ordered from Whisper caches will now always be within 5 levels of the highest level nightmare dungeon the player has completed. So within 5 levels. So is that like up or down? Is that like, does that include down, or is it only up? Hopefully it's only up. To improve readability, Helltide chests now have specific icons on the map to indicate their type. Okay, that's good. So if you guys notice, the Helltide chests, they don't have any indicators as to if they're like for jewelry, if they're for armors, if they're for weapons. You have to like hover your mouse over to like know. So now there will be like specific icons for them, so you will be able to know in just one look. That's good. So experience and monster leveling. This is something that I was very happy about while watching the live stream. Decrease the time spent to reach level 100. Thank fucking God. Make the journey about 40% faster. Guys, almost 2 times faster. That is so fucking good. That is so fucking good. The experience gained from killing monsters at level 50 plus has been significantly increased and rises steadily as you level. That's good. It should rise, not fall, because the problem is, you know, the total XP you need each time you level increases, right? So like if the XP just becomes lower every time, it just takes longer every time. So the thing with this game, it's not like your regular MMO, right? Like, you know, you gain like a level cap every few months. This one, you're always at the highest level cap, which is 100, and you have to redo that every 3 months, right? If you're like playing constantly. So like I would prefer being able to level fast so that I could try out more things, because like pre-season and season 1 right now, it's really a slog, and it really turns me off. The slow leveling turns me off a lot, that sometimes I like take like 1 to 2 week breaks. Like I should be level 100 right now. Like, to be fair, like 2 months ago I should have been level 100 already, but a lot of things like the renown, thankfully that's gone now. The renown, the slow leveling in general really turned me off. So like I take like long breaks before I get back. So let's keep reading. Prevent monsters from being less powerful as character level increases by making monsters in World Tiers 3 and 4 match the current player level at the minimum after levels 55 and 75 respectively. This increases overall. Okay, that's good. But ideally, we're not going to be leveling in the overworld anyway. Although they did increase the experience of Hell Tides and Whispers, so it's gonna be, well, it's not that we're not gonna be leveling there. It's gonna be like when Hell Tides come up, we're gonna have alternatives at least. So it's gonna be a break from Nightmare Dungeons, which is good. Incenses now grant a bonus. Okay, so I'm gonna assume that's gonna be another 5%. So we're gonna get another 10% total from elixirs and incenses. So we're gonna be crafting those as well. Increase the potency of experience bonuses. Ooh, wait. Oh, wait, that's good. Oh, that's good. Okay, by making them multiplicative. Oh, wait, okay. So they didn't really actually increase the base value. They just make it multiplicative. And that's another good thing. So I remember that in the live stream as well. I just didn't. Yeah, okay, the wording is weird. So Nightmare Dungeons. Here we go. Expedited the demon slaying process as Nightmare Sigils now teleports you directly into the. Thank fucking God. I don't understand why it took them this long to do this. This is so fucking easy to do. Avoided some players not getting Nightmare Sigils from dungeons that have no final boss. Nightmare Sigils are now rewarded upon completing a Nightmare Dungeon instead of final boss defeat. Well, to be fair, Nightmare Sigils do drop from monsters. Objectives have been removed from some dungeons, only defeating the bosses needed. Okay, this one is a little bit controversial because a lot of the XP comes from the monsters, right? So I don't know if the meta is gonna change again to like just spamming the boss over and over. But then again, this is Nightmare Dungeons, right? So you will still need the keys anyway. So I guess at least we don't have to be backtracking a lot, just doing objectives, which is a good thing. We can do like one straight path. Well, anyway, I'm gonna let the content creators, the theory crafters, like, tell us the most efficient route eventually. So multiple Nightmare Dungeons have been updated. Okay, backstabbers. Close monster attacks have become vulnerable. Okay, so before they used to just get a flat out power boost, so sometimes they could like one shot you, right? So now backstabber will inflict vulnerable on you, so you have a chance to do some counterplay with it. Monster critical resist. Monster attacks reduce the damage of your critical strikes by 3 seconds by X%, second Y%. That didn't really I don't really know that much. Like, I didn't notice that. Death pulls prevent death pulls when monsters having that have okay, that's good. So some monsters in the game already have like innate explosions when they die, and then when death pulls is an affix in your dungeon, in your Nightmare Dungeon, that becomes double, and that becomes really annoying because they overlap and you can't like see the other one. Prevent devils from spawning repeatedly on top. That's good. Lightning Storm. Being shocked while in the protection dome grants 35% bonus movement speed for 5 seconds. I don't really know if that's a big help, big boost at all. It's 5 seconds, 35% bonus movement. I don't know. Only starts when players are in combat. Wait. Only starts when players are only starts at the protection dome caster as a direct path to its targeted player. I don't quite understand that, but we'll see. Drifting Shade. So Drifting Shade is the shadow thing that when it hits you, it like silences you and blinds you. Duration reduced from 5 seconds to 3 seconds. Good. Respawn time increased by 2 seconds. Okay, that's nice. Massively reduced backtracking by placing all dungeon objectives under critical path of a dungeon, making them much harder to miss. But okay, so a lot of the times, right now, season 1 and preseason, you might miss like a turn which contains an objective, and sometimes you just miss it too far and then you realize you're already at the entrance and you missed one. You have to backtrack all the way just to fucking clear it. So now they're gonna position them in a way that it's almost impossible to like miss them, right? So that's good. Okay, what else? Many dungeon layouts have been redesigned. Good. Improve the overall readability of traps by enhancing their overall visual effects and reducing their crowd control. That's good. End caps have been added to ensure dungeon layouts don't feel too linear. What are end caps? End caps. I don't know what end caps are. Paragon glyph experience has been increased. That's good because if monster experience has been increased, it means we're gonna be doing less time in nightmare dungeons, hopefully. So that means Paragon experience should increase as well because right now, like I'm level 90 and I haven't even maxed out my Paragon glyphs yet, the ones that I need. So yeah, that should be like directly proportional. Events made dungeon events more worthwhile and enticing to by increasing their monster density. That might be good. NPC should no longer be killed with one hit in worlds. Yeah, so remember those world events that require you to protect certain NPCs? In higher tiers, they just die. So it's impossible to complete. Like sometimes you can protect at least one, but sometimes they just all die. Item adjustments. So here we go. Significantly freed up inventory space by making gems a crafting material. Gem materials can now be, so it's not like the gems itself are the crafting material. So there are like shards, is what they explain. There are shards which you pick up and then you craft them into gems. So we still have gems. When you craft the gem, they still go into your inventory, and you can also salvage them to get materials back, right? So it's not like the gem goes into the material bag directly. It's you pick up shards, and then those shards you can craft into gems. So prevented players from losing their progress on a hardcore character from connectivity issues. Okay, I don't play hardcore and probably never will. Scrolls of escape are now showing. This is good for like the hardcore players because it's annoying now if you disconnect and your character doesn't disconnect right away. It stays there for a few seconds and you could die within those few seconds, right? So it's a good thing that now when you disconnect, you will get teleported out right away. Reduce the chance of being locked into certain stats on a legendary item by reducing their overall enchanting cost. So this is a good thing, but I still would have preferred, like I said, like at the beginning of the video, I still would have preferred if they had added target farming for stats, or at least let us re-roll more than one slot, because it's kind of a pain looking for the perfect 3 slot, because that's like the target now, right? It's almost impossible to find 4 slots right away. So you would try to find 3 slots and then re-roll the one that you don't need to get the perfect 4 slot. So hopefully the reduced cost is a significant one that we can do it more often. So reducing overburning inventories. Normal magic non-standard will drop as crafting resources. Okay, that's a good. What kind of crafting resources though? I wonder. World tier 4 normal magic will drop as crafting resources. Gold drop. Okay. Have been increased. Okay. Yeah, that's good because the rares and basically the trash loot is a big source of like gold currently. So because they're turning them into mats, they're gonna drop more gold to compensate. Okay, higher level monsters will tier 3 and 4 drop sacred items of greater item power potential. Higher level monsters. Okay, so higher level monsters will drop like higher item level power. So item power level does not really, like, the only difference between a high item power between a lower one is the base stats, basically. Like they're not going to increase the affixes. It's gonna stay mostly the same. So if you compare like 800 or 820 rare, ancestral rare, the base stats of the 820 is gonna be higher, but the affixes are gonna stay the same mostly. Normal Whisper Cache rewards now provide plus 10 item power. Upgraded caches now provide plus 20 item power. Okay. How does that Wait, how does that work? Like, I don't really know the calculations for the loot. Health Tide Cash Rewards now provide rewards of plus 20 item power value. Again, I don't know the current calculations of how, like, from what I've heard, it's an average of your total item power, I guess, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Miscellaneous improvements: reduce the time spent having to regain renown each season. All earned renown reward persists between seasons. Okay, so you don't need to do renown. Thank fucking god. This does not include experience or gold. Okay, so if you want to do renown for the experience and gold, go ahead. No one's gonna care. Go do that. I'm 100% not gonna do any of that shit. Earn skill points. Portion of earned from renown will persist. Thank fucking god. Renown experience and gold must be earned on each character. Okay, that's no problem. Character 1 earns renown tier 2 in the region. Gain 1 skill point. 1 character 2 a different region. Okay, sure. This also applies to hardcore characters. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't really care about hardcore. Coveted items can now be marked as favorite. Thank God, because the current system is so stupid. You can mark stuff as junk, which is stupid. Why not just have a lock or a favorite option? That would have been better. So now we have both a favorite and a junk, which is kind of redundant. The junk is just stupid. I don't know with Blizzard, but anyway, cannot be sold or salvaged. 2 additional character slots. I don't care. Ease the ability for players that haven't completed the campaign to access seasonal content earlier, by adding the option to skip the campaign on the character creation. On your accounts with the prologue. Prevented wasted minion and companion attacks by ensuring minions and companions no longer target invulnerable enemies. Okay. Mounts. Okay, this is another big thing that people are. It's not like super big of a change, but it's. Well, I don't know. Like, this is just words. The best time to judge this is when the thing goes live. Actually, improve the horse management by improving the overall responsiveness of mounts. That's good. They're less likely to get stuck on barriers or slow down unexpectedly. Wait, I can have my browser read this, right? So let's have my browser read this.
Descend into the Diablo 4 developer update live stream.
It read from the top. No, don't read from the top. Wait, immersive reader. Oh, okay, that's what it was. It just turns it into white. Where were we? Okay, that was stupid. It read it from the never mind, I'll just read it myself. Reduce the time it takes to travel across center by increasing the spur duration, which now breaks barricades. Spur. What do I mean by spur? I think it's the speed boost, right? Okay, it's the speed boost. Base speed increased by 15%. This does not affect the top speed. Why does it not affect the top speed? They should have just increased everything across the board. Remove the need for players to place their cursor on the edge of their window for max speed. General speed has been improved relatively. Okay, so we still need to, control the mount with our cursor, the speed of the mount, but it's not as stupid as it is currently. Okay, that's fine. That I would have just preferred if we had like a sprint button and a walk button or something. I think that would have been better, to be honest. I don't know why they keep pushing this. Is it for like immersion, for realism? It's bullshit. Like, a lot of people think, oh, this is good for immersion, but no, it's a video game. We don't need that type of realism here. Okay, just make it fun to use. Make it fun to play. God damn it. Improved combat and mount versatility by reducing ability cooldown by 50%. Manual dismount cooldown has been reduced from 10 to 5. Force dismount from damage cooldown is reduced from 10 to 4. The delay between a dismount combat skill becoming available for mounting from 10 to 3. Town adjustments. Additional stashes have been added to all capital cities near important vendors. Okay, that's good. But I'm still gonna go to the Tree of Whispers because it's the best place. Reduce the need to travel capital by adding stashes to all small towns with waypoints. Reduce the need to travel them by adding a cultist. Okay. Tree of Whispers. They know that people have been going to the Tree of Whispers. That's like our home base, basically. Thank God they're putting an occultist there. That's good. Reduce the need for additional walking purveyors. I don't even use the purveyors, to be honest. I don't. It's very rare that I use them. Improve navigation through sanctuary following character creation by adding 10 waypoints. I don't really care about that. UI and UX. Okay. Improved item sorting and overall organization by adding stash search and stash filter. Okay, so they did not really explain this well during the demonstration, but someone did ask from the chat, and I hope it's actually true. Someone asked if we could search affixes and legendary powers in using the text search, and they said yes. So in their demonstration, they search for the name of the item only. So if it's only like that, then this fucking search function is useless, right? But if we're able to search affixes and legendary powers, then that makes it so much fucking better. Improve streaming functionality by adding streamer mode, which hides sensitive information, such as character names or BattleNet using. That's fine for me. I don't really care. Improved organization with specifying item affix tooltips and more intuitive, and so this one is also good because now they like, you know, if you have like intelligence, strength, all stats, etc., they now appear in a fixed manner so that they're easier to compare with one another, right? So like we don't know like how this is arranged yet, but let's just say you have two items. One has two items with like, you know, similar affixes: intelligence, all stats, dexterity, vulnerable, and the other one maybe the difference is it has strength. So it's gonna be arranged in a specific way, in a fixed way, so that it's easier to compare them. Improved organization by grouping extracted aspects with same legendary powers together when stored. Okay, this is good as well. Improvement by adding them to auto run when moving. There is actually an auto run already in the game, but it's not meant to be. So it's like I forgot the name of the option. It's like when you press, what's it called? Like the auto skill or auto repeat something. So it actually works with the mouse clicks, not just your skills. It's stupid, I know, but you can actually use that to auto run. But it's good that they kind of added an auto run feature. I would have preferred an auto pathing feature though. Don't you guys agree? Like, I love auto pathing. I know some people hate auto pathing, but I fucking love it. Like, I love it in BDO. I love it in every other game that has it. It's so fucking good. Okay. Improve navigation by adjusting the zoom level of the mini map. Does that really matter? I would have preferred if they just increased the overall field of view when playing the game. I wish that was in the patch notes, but it's not, sadly. Added an option for hiding all combat text. All combat text, or is that like, I hope there's an option to like hide specific ones only. I guess not. Improved unique item visibility. Unique item. I mean, they're already very visible. Maybe they're adding more rainbow colors to it when it drops. Improved access to the screen read option by enabling it by default. I would not want that enabled by default, to be fair. Improved cursor contrast colors and options for versatility and customization. Okay, I don't really have that problem. Well, actually, I do have that problem. Maybe I should experiment on that. This is only top level list. Okay. Okay, so I guess that's it. That's everything they did discuss in the earlier live stream. They're gonna do another live stream for class changes and new uniques as well on the 10th. So that's 5 days from now, or 4 days, or 6 days, depending on where you live. But yeah, I think overall it's a pretty good thing, not gonna lie. This doesn't even include the seasonal stuff, right? So there's like, these are just like the general changes. It doesn't include the seasonal mechanics and all that. So basically with the seasonal mechanics, you have these vampiric powers that you can slot in. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but I am kind of excited how it works. Hopefully it just makes things easier and more fun. And yeah, I'm still playing Diablo 4 off stream. I still want to make it to 100. I still want to defeat Uber Lilith before season 2 starts. So I might stream Uber Lilith. I might stream a bit of when I'm grinding. We will see. It depends on, because I'm still very busy with, I'm still pretty addicted with Ever Crisis right now, to be honest. And tomorrow Sephiroth is gonna come out, the adult Sephiroth. So we're gonna be doing that as well live on stream. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Tune in for the next video, and like catch me on Kick tonight or tomorrow night, whichever, whenever you're free. Yeah, I'll see you. Bye bye. Otskuro.